Good morning, everybody. My name is Pam Collier. I serve as Special Assistant to Mayor Gainey, and we are very happy to be here to honor Miss Lucas. Brother Mel loves her. He loves her. And I have had the pleasure of meeting her, I guess, last year at his retirement gathering. So anybody that pours into young people, we are all about. So thank you for all that you do. I'm going to bring up the Honorable Mayor Ed Gainey, and he's going to take it away.
Oh, Sister Aisha, what's up? How you? One, I want to congratulate you. I always tell people the truth is that if you want a better tomorrow, you got to pour into the children today. If you pour into the children today, then the reality is they'll grow up and just won't grow old. In my generation, I know a lot of people that grew old but didn't grow up. And so a lot of times the investments that we put in our youth and the love that we show them gives them the ability to not just grow old, but to grow up. And I've watched you over the years, particularly with the band, just how many people you've shown, not just through what you told them, but what you modeled in regards of what it means to be a grown-up and what it means to be someone that cares. A lot of the people that come through your band, you are the family they have. A lot of them don't have the type of parents that pour into them like you pour into your band. And then let's just flip it. I've watched you raise money, and I'm sure you've given money out of your own pocket so that these kids can be exposed, because if they don't see nothing about what they see on their block, they remain on the block. To unlock that mentality, you got to be able to expose them to a greater quality of life. And when you're able to do that, you change somebody's mentality. So I can't imagine, nor could you tell me how many kids you have changed through the years. I can't imagine how many kids have come back and said thank you. I can't imagine what you get out of that. Like, I think it takes a different person to do what you do. Because a lot of people do it because it's their profession and they want to be a professional. But then other people, such as yourself, do it because you have a love. You have a certain level of love for children. And I don't know where that comes from. I don't know what feeds that spirit that you give so much to children. I don't. But what I can tell you is that it's felt. And anybody that's been in your presence can feel it. So I don't need to read notes to be able to tell you this. And so I'm not just going to read off here why you're here today. Like, that would be selfish. But before I begin, I also want to recognize your father and what a terrific man he was in so many ways. And you know, I knew your father, and I know that he's shining down on you today. And so I would be remiss if I didn't recognize him and for the tremendous work he's done and the gates that he's opened up. That's why you opened up gates, the things that he's done to pour into so many people. That's why you pour into people. I get it. I get it. And so everybody around this table that you brought today loves you, right? But love is universal, and they love you for different reasons. Now, you might have some characteristics that they all love, but the truth of the matter is they all love you for different reasons. So I'm going to ask them to come up here. I'm going to ask 5 of them to come up here and tell you how you made a difference in their life. Because where you make a difference is where you find love. A lot of people think love is a value. It's not. It's when you make a difference. That's why they call it the yin and the yang. And so they're going to come up and tell you exactly where you made a difference out in their life. Now, I ain't got no problem pointing fingers about who's coming up here. So since y'all know I ain't got no issues, somebody better come up first. Who coming first? We're going to count to 5, then I'm going to start calling names. 1, come on, let's go, come on. Where's her mom? Which one's mama? Mama. All right, well, I like that. Mama, come on. Come on. Yeah, I like that, mama. Yeah. Because mama know exactly what I'm talking about then.
What? Oh. Tell him to go to the office. Go to the office. Tell him to go to the main office.
And say your name because
This is, I'm Adrian Sharif, Dilworth, Aisha's mom. There's so much I can say about Aisha, and she's my firstborn, and she's always had an empathetic heart. Always very, very bright and talented, and she's just the joy of my life. Both of my children were the joy of my life, my daughter and my son, EJ. But Aisha, raising Aisha was really magnificent. She brought so much joy to my life that, I can't even put into words. I can't even explain it. That it was surreal. It was just, this is an impromptu that I could say so many things. And just over the years, I've seen her grow, and I've seen her touch so many people. And she's, from a young age, I knew that she was going to be magnificent. I knew she was special. When she began to do music at the age of about 8, she picked up the flute, and within 30 to 40 minutes, she looked at the notes, and she could actually play a song. I knew she was gifted. So just cultivating her gifts and talents, and watching her grow, it's just hard to put into words that the love that I've seen come out of her and the love that we share one another. So today I want to celebrate her and say, well done, well done. Love you, Aisha.
Wow. All right, who's next? I got Zetas in the building. I got some mothers. Who's next? All right, give me the Zeta. Come on.
There's 3 in here.
All right, you know who I'm talking to. Come on. Who's coming?
I'm coming.
All right, there we go. You know who I was talking to. I'm
Good morning. Good morning. So what can I say I love about Aisha? I met Aisha back in 2006, and during her journey to become a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And what I loved about her is her eloquent way of making me understand things better. She always shows up for me, for us, for the sorority, and she puts her best foot forward, and if she doesn't, she's mad at herself, and I think that's commendable. And I've learned a lot from her, even though I am older and I brought her in. I've learned a lot from her over the years, and I just love the person that she has become in this last almost 20 years of knowing and loving her. And the more as time goes on, years go on, I just love her and just her tenacity, her drive, and just the person who she is as a whole. So this is well-deserved. I'm so very happy and proud of you, and we wouldn't be anywhere else but here for you today. Love you, Ish. Fifi.
All right, who's next? Who's next? It's going good. Who's next? Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on up, come on up. I got him now, I got him. Because we ain't had a gentleman come up yet, right? All right now, huh?
Yeah. I'll go back.
Oh, boy. Well, I'm Aisha's auntie, Aunt Tanache, and it just warms my heart that Aisha's being recognized for who she is. I was sitting there thinking, what am I going to say? And I want to say this, when you were a little girl, I saw how gifted you were. You were like 2 years old, maybe 3. And we were in East Liberty, and we were walking through the old AAA building. And there was a sign on the door, and it said, "Do not enter here." And we were grabbing the door, and Aisha said, "No, do not enter here." And she was like 2 or 3 years old. I said, "This girl can read and understand this already?" My goodness, she's just so gifted, so smart, so present to life. She instills that in her students, in her sons. She shares that with all of her friends in all of her endeavors. When I think of Aisha, I think she always shows up. She is always there. She doesn't let you down. And that is very, very strong and important. And it's because you have that heart, Aisha. You have that heart that cares. You care for your students. I've seen them, how they respond. Having been a public school teacher, I know the challenges. I know the challenges of some of these students in school. And I see how you interact with them and what you rise out of them, what you pull out of them, the greater part of themselves. And that's because you show them who you are, and you show up. And I couldn't be prouder aunt. I really couldn't be prouder. And I love you very much, and I always will.
All right, we got 2 more. We know the gentleman is going last, so who's going next? Sound check, let's go. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Monica Younger. I met Aisha when she was on her journey to become a Zeta in 2006. I had my conversation with Aisha yesterday, and she took it as a joke when I told her how amazed I was at her talent. It's a talent that I don't have, and I see where you have it, and I'm in awe at what you do. I've always been in awe about how you have the energy to put into the children that you do and their response. You teach these kids how to play music. You've given them their first instrument, and you put them in band. And that is an opportunity that not all children want to take, or is it offered to them. And you put it out there, and they want to take it from you. They want to be in band. They want to do dance. You've made me appreciate band, because usually I go out to the stands during band, and I sit and I look at the bands when they perform for the schools where I've been. You're great, Aisha. You really are, and you are amazing. The talent and everything that everybody is saying that you've possessed since you were young, I'm not surprised. I see it in you now. I see it in you now. Always be true to yourself. Always be who you are, because that's what we love. Turk, you know you're special to me. Okay? All right, Turk.
So, sister, would you like to go up? Because I know the gentleman's getting ready. Would you like to go up?
I won't be able to take myself.
All right, your turn.
I guess everybody in here knows me. My name's Sharif. I'm Aisha's younger brother. So we grew up together. We were always close. We were pretty much inseparable from the time we were kids. I'll say that when we were kids, I was kind of a shy kid. I didn't talk a lot. I do now, but back then I didn't. And Aisha would help me. She would talk for me. She would get me what I wanted. She would resolve all the social awkwardness that I had, and she just did it naturally. I'll say that she was like my first best friend. We tell each other everything, even to this day. We, give each other advice. We help each other through all of our problems that we're having. Any time of day or night, we call each other or text each other. We're always there for each other. But I'll say that I don't think I would have been that way had it not been for Aisha. She taught me how to be there for people, to care about people. She even helped me get a volunteership at the school that she teaches in. So I volunteer at the chess club, and she helped me to get that and to put me into the system in front of kids to sort of give them whatever I have. And I've watched her, I've observed her in class with the students. I see how they respond to her as well, just like Monica was saying, and it's an effect on students that I wish I could have. I don't have it. But I strive for it. I strive to improve in that way because she continues to inspire me just like she always has when we were kids. And so, I appreciate that. I thank you. And of course, I love you. We don't really talk to each other that way, but here's a good time to say it. So, right. And congratulations.
Brother Mel. Brother Mel.
Yeah, good morning.
You up?
Honorable Mayor Gainey.
Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You good?
All right. Well, certainly a real special pleasure to have the opportunity to witness this. I had a lot of things on my mind to say about. I always call her Sister Lucas, but I'm gonna call her Sister Aisha today. All right, I'm gonna leave Lucas off this time. But I can't say enough about her in terms of what she's done for my daughter. Came into Shelley and got in the band, played the cymbals, and all the way to the bass drum. Opportunity for my daughter to reach third brother. I'm going back to that was there.
The bandwidth is low. It's the bandwidth.
There.
There must be a storm
My
somewhere.
daughter's on her way to reach today. Now, thank you for that. But then before that, it was amazing. I still live on Kilmer Street. And when I did my
It's the bandwidth.
Brother Mel, I'm sorry, Brother Mel.
I
Yeah.
found out that he was down the street.
See, his phone has a low bandwidth.
And they would,
We just lost him. All that to say,
Oh.
I know that brother loves you.
Yeah, all day.
Telling a good story.
All day, too. Before, I read this, there's one more thing I want to say is that I meet a lot of people in this business. And a lot of people always talk about being a role model. And I always share with people, I'm not no role model. I don't model a role, I model my life. So I'm not a role model for nothing. And the people that I looked up to, that I've studied in my life, were never considered to be role models. Whether that's Maya Angelou, whether that's Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, the rest of them were never seen as role models, but they were seen as inspirations. And so their life story wasn't meant to be a role model. Their life story was to inspire others to live better. And I see you as an inspiration. I see you as someone that has inspired others to live a different quality of life. And so role models too easy. That's what man made. So when you hit a height, if they want to tear you down or watch you fall, they can laugh. But when you're an inspiration, your highs and your lows are all part of the story. So I see you as an inspiration more than anything, and I want to thank you for being an inspiration to our children. Aisha Sharif has dedicated over 23 years to nourishing the musical talents of students within the Pittsburgh Public Schools, particularly at the Barack Obama Academy of International Studies. And whereas she has served as an inspirational mentor, guiding students not only in the art of music, but also in life, fostering personal growth and community involvement through her various roles as an instrumental music teacher, marching band leader, and community advocate. And whereas her accomplishments are numerous, including the esteemed honor of composing and conducting the official alma mater for the Barack Obama Academy, which debuted at their 100th year commencement of the Memorial to Soldiers in 2024. And whereas Aisha has been recognized with the Making a Difference Award in 2017, a certificate and letter of appreciation for a decade of service, and a citation from the Pennsylvania House of Representatives underscoring her impactful presence in the community and in school and in uplifting our youth. And whereas she played a pivotal part in the development of the Obama Academy Eagles PEP Marching Band, fostering a spirit of excellence and achievements among students, leading to numerous accolades, including the first place in the Labor Day Parade in several years, not just one, but several years, and participation in prestigious events like the National Memorial Day Parade. And whereas Aisha's dedication extends beyond the classroom as she actively serves her community through the involvement in Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Inc. and a master black belt, I ain't know that, a master black belt instructor in martial arts, empowering youth and advocating for various social causes. And now I, the mayor of the city of Pittsburgh, would like to honor you for a well-deserved life accomplishment as we make today your day in our most livable city. Let's give it up.
Thanks, Mom, and everybody. Okay. Thank you, Mayor Gainey, for this acknowledgement. As has sort of been said by my sorority sister, Andy, I sometimes have a perceived eloquence with my words, when speaking about things and when speaking about other people. But one thing I'm not that great at is talking about myself. So to hear the perceptions of me from all of you it's humbling. And I'm grateful for that. And I thank you all for your ongoing support of me in my career, as well as in my personal development. I'm standing here today as the best version of myself. And that's what I try to give my students every day. That's what I try to give my friends and my family. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. But I know for sure that without the support of you all, I wouldn't be the person I am to be acknowledged like this. So you all had a huge hand in why I'm even standing here, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Ill, for, acknowledging me and for recognizing me for this occasion. And again, thank you all for supporting me and being there for me, not just today, but all the time. And as you've been there up to this point, I'm hopeful that you will continue to support me as I continue on with the labor of love that has called me, which is teaching our youth. I hope to live long enough to enjoy it until I retire from that. So thank you once again, and God bless everybody. Thank you.